just gonna wait for this to load. All right, what's up, everybody? So it's January 13th, 2020. Already 2 weeks into the new year. Hopefully the new year's been treating you well. Hopefully Draftkings been treating you well, and you've been winning a lot of money. Just give me a minute, and we'll get to it. I just want to share this stream so I can get some more viewers in here. What was that over here? Hold up, real quick. Come on. Where's my share link? All right, whatever. So I added something to my page, to my sheet. If you look in the top right corner where my sheet is, that logo right there is for a website called dfscheatsheet.com. I'm actually now a content provider for them. I write the article Stars and Scrubs. It's live now. It's already been posted. They're fairly real quick growing our site. Optimizer on there has been working absolutely tremendously. I think the other night their cash lineup hit for 411. I helped a few members take down some GPPs, win a few $1,000s. So go over there. It's run by some pros. Awesome site, awesome guys. Got a Discord chat for you guys to get in there and talk all day long. Always active members, always active members of the team that are on there. Just a great site in general. So let's get into it. So if you see on my left, I got part of my sheet. First, you'll see like the column headings at the top. You got the player, you got the projection, you got their value. The algo, that's more of my GPP algorithm that goes like real in depth to like a lot of stats. So that's really good for using for GPPs. It also helps me decide like if there's like two cash plays that kind of like similar in price, but one might be in a way better matchup. It kind of distincts like who's good chalk, who's bad chalk. So that's what my algorithm does. So right now I have it sorted by value. Now the value of this projection is through a few different sites, pulled over as projections, and then I average them out, and then this is the average value. So Vyatoslav Mikielek, whatever the hell his last name is, however you say it, he's coming off the top point per dollar play today. Now last time he was the top point per dollar play, he screwed me. I think he got like 6 points. So I'm really not looking at him. Then you got Nikhil Alexander Walker, who is most likely going to be filling in for because Drew Holiday and Reddick is out. We're still waiting on that Ingram news. Ingram was listed questionable about an hour or two ago. Ingram was one of my favorite plays of the night. So kind of sucks that he was ruled out. That's just going to open a little bit more value on the slate. Bazemore, I'm throwing him right out the window because just like Svi, Bazemore just has not been performing. I don't care if CJ McCollum, Damian Lillard, Carmelo Anthony, and Whiteside were listed out. I'm not playing Bazemore. That's just how it is. His new name for me is Fademore. That's pretty much it. Then you got CJ McCollum. CJ McCollum is in a great spot. I really do like CJ. I'm not sure if he would be the Portland player I'm gonna go with. When I made like a first look lineup earlier, I ended up putting Anthony in. I think Anthony is in a really good spot too. He's only like listed 3 more down, and I have him in a better spot. This is what I was talking about with the algorithm. If you see Anthony, his algorithm is a 60, and CJ's is a 50. So I like him a little bit more, and plus I have Anthony. I have him projected more. My projection goes off of a lot of different stuff. I don't just find a player's fantasy point per minute and times that by the projected minutes he's going to be getting. I put a lot more work into finding my projections. I find it has been a lot more accurate, which is kind of crazy that I'm having Hassan Whiteside projected for 61 tonight. Um, I remember one time I had Damian Lillard projected for 61, and I didn't play him, and I should have because he hit 61 on the dot. So my projections have been really, really close. I've found them to be a lot more accurate than these sites are. So that's why I like to include them. Um, I just like that. So you can obviously see here if you want to write these guys down. These are the top point per dollar plays. It is 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right now. So if you want to write those guys down now, we're gonna go over next is my let's sort it by my algorithm and see who's really in the top spot. So algorithm, I got Whiteside in the absolute best spot of the night. He's coming in at a high value already. I have him projected at huge value, and he's topping off my algorithm. So he's just in a really good spot. And then you got Drummond next. Drummond doesn't have as good of a value. His price is kind of high. He's coming off a game where he got ejected. So he may be looking for some payback. He is in a great spot. Then we obviously, like I talked about, we got Ingram. Like I said earlier, he's probably one of was my favorite player of the night. He is questionable. If he plays, I'll be playing him. I'm kind of hoping he does play. Then we got Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is questionable as well. If Anthony Davis is out, I'm locking James in. If Ingram plays, I'm locking Ingram in. So those two players are part of my core if Davis is out and if Ingram plays. Next on my algorithm is Jason Tatum. He's not really showing up on getting a high value through the sites. I do have him projected at 6 times value. Over here in column H right here, you'll see the difference. This difference column is the difference from site projection and my projection. So if it's a negative, like we see Whiteside negative 13, the more negative means my projection is higher. Um, so like guys like Wiggins right here where it's red, the site projection is higher than what my projection is. Um, so that's something I like to look at when it comes to, like, again, when I'm making my lineups. If I see two chalk plays and I got one that's the difference column is showing like a negative 11 and the other one's like a 4, I'm playing the guy who's a negative 11. I just feel like he's in a better spot. Um, Next, we got Gordon Hayward and Buddy Hield. If you're looking to play either one of those guys, I would suggest going Hield over Hayward. Nikhil Alexander Walker, like we talked about, he's showing up at one of the top value guys on the night. Last time I played him, I forget what he got. Let's double check over here. I forget what night it was. I think it was like last game. I forget what he got. He got 15 points. Yeah. So he hasn't really been performing like he should be with the minutes he's been getting. So I think he's a fade. The value I would be chasing after tonight would be you got Kanter because Deese is out. So I actually have Kanter projected at 42 points. Something I did bring up in a few chats I'm in is I noticed that Daniel Gafford has a pretty decent DRPM. Now it's a small sample size, so that may be skewed a little bit. I think tonight will be another test. He did pretty much hold Drummond the other night to pretty low before Drummond did get ejected. So it's something I noticed when I was looking at Drummond the other night on Gafford DRPM. So I do like Kanter. Kanter's in a great spot. He's a fantasy point per minute beast. He can rebound like a champ. So he's in an overall great spot. I think in cash you gotta lock him in. In GPP, if you really want to be risky, you could fade him. If you fade him, it may screw you over, but who knows? This is basketball. DFS, game of luck. Next player I was looking at earlier was I also like CD Osman, even though his algorithm's kind of showing low. I like him. He's been stepping it up. If Exum is out, I really do like him. He has been stepping it up since Exum has missed the last few games. Another value player I seen was I like Cody Zeller. If where is he? Showing up here. I like Cody Zeller if Biombo is out. I have him projected at 7 times value. Um, Site projections 5.6 times value. If I think that'll obviously shoot up if Biombo gets ruled out. I just think he's in an absolutely great spot, especially if Biombo misses. He's $3,800. You just can't go wrong with that. So that's just a few plays now. If you want to go game by game, let's go Philly and Indy. Now, Brogdon is still questionable. If Brogdon misses, I really like McConnell. McConnell, where is he? McConnell right here. He's showing up pretty low right now just due to we haven't gotten any Brogdon news. I really do like McConnell if Brogdon sits. Right now, I think he would be your best bet. I like him over Aaron Holiday. Aaron Holiday is just a little too pricey for my likings. McConnell is 4,200. Aaron Holiday is 5,200. I also do like Justin Holiday as well. So either one between McConnell and Justin Holiday, I think those are the two guys that you play over Aaron Holiday if Brogdon is out. Now Sabonis is also listed as questionable. The other night when Sabonis missed, Miles Turner went absolutely off. Let's check out. Let's check it out right here. Highest value. It might take a second because I right now my sheet is updating all the projections. So there we go. Right now, Tobias Harris is coming in as the top value. I do not like Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is pretty much the point guard, and India is really good at defending guards. I just think his price, he's not going to be able to match that. Horford's price is like risen like 2K. I'm off Horford. Mike Scott's just terrible. Pretty much the only players that I would be interested in this game would be between McConnell and Aaron Holiday, and that's only if Brogdon sits. All right, so let's move to the next game. We've got New Orleans and Detroit. So let's switch this up real quick. Detroit, New Orleans. All right, so like we already were talking about, this is like the guys with the like high value. Alexander Walker, Sviatoslav, um, pretty much those two. You got Brandon Ingram, like I already said, he's pretty much one of my favorite plays of the night if he ends up playing. If Ingram does not play, I think you can look at. I think I would probably go Favors if Favors plays. Maybe Hayes. Maybe Hayes might get a little bit of run if Ingram's out. Who else? Derrick Rose looks good. I think he just got a little bit too pricey. Drummond's in a great spot. New Orleans pretty bad at defending centers. Moore would get an increase. Ball has been on fire lately. He's I have him showing up. My projection has him under 5 times value. So I know he may carry some ownership tonight. He may go off, especially if Ingram sits. If Ingram plays, I'm staying away from Ball. I think Ingram would be the one that you want out of this team. But yeah, I think I don't really like Ball, even though he's been absolutely crushing it recently. I think I'd much rather have Ingram, Moore, or Nikhil in this spot, and I really don't even like Nikhil. Uh, choose. Let me see. Nicolo Melli may get some run if Ingram is out, and especially if Ingram and Favors are out, possibly. What's the minutes he's been getting? He's been getting. Oh, he got 20 minutes last game, 20 points, 25 points. Ooh, Melly actually looks pretty good right now. Last game Favors was out, and then let's see what's the news on Favors that we're seeing right now. He's listed questionable still. Um, how about Hayes? How did Hayes do? I forget what exactly Hayes did the other night. Yeah, Hayes. Hayes is the pure center. So yeah, if Ingram's out, I really like Nicolo Melli. I think he would jump up. I'm actually gonna give me a second. I'm gonna write him down just so I don't forget him because that's always what I do. All right. So the next game, Chicago and Boston. Chicago and Boston. And it's Cantor. And it's Cantor. I have him as the top value. Then I got Gafford as the next top value. Luke Cornett. Luke Cornett. I remember he was on fire the other night when I was looking at the lineups. How many minutes he's been getting? He got 25 minutes last game. If they end up wanting to run slow, I mean, wow. If they want to run small, Luke Cornett could be a real good sleeper. He's minimum price. He got 25 minutes last game, went for 33.5 fantasy points. And Luke Cornett's worth a look. He's projected at 16 points. I have him projected under 5 times value. Through the sites, he's 5.4 times value. Then you got Jaylen Brown, Gordon Hayward, Sato, the next three. If any of them, I like Hayward. Then you like Tatum. Tatum is the best coming in as the best algorithm wise. Um, I think you could play in this game. You could play Kanta, Tatum, possibly Gafford, and maybe even Cornett. Cornett could be that sleeper. All right, so let's go to the next game. OKC, Minnesota. We already know we're going to talk about Yang. Since Cat is out again. So you got, let's sort up my algorithm this time. So Wiggins is coming off of the top algorithm play. Top value play. I like Schroeder. I was looking at Schroeder this morning. I like Schroeder. Also like Adams. With Cat being out, Adams may have a huge night. Just Adams is just. I think he's just going to be a great play with Cat being out. Adams went nuts the other night. I remember that. I played him. He had 49 points. That was the night I played him. Hasn't had that great of games. He had 31 and 29 the past two. So I don't think that's the best. He's not like heating up or anything. He had two way better games before that. I think those were with Gallinari out. So I think since Gallinari is back, that probably takes away from him. Gallinari is someone to look at today. But other than Schroeder and Gallo, I don't really like anybody out of this game either. And Dang as well. I'm sorry, but where's Yang? Yang, I have him projected a little bit more. I actually have, ooh, I actually have Adams projected 5 points more. he might be in a little bit better of a spot tonight. So also, that's right. Naz Reid. Naz Reid has been getting some minutes recently with Towns being out. Got 18 last game, 20 fantasy points. Game before that, he only got 11 fantasy points, but then 17, 20, 25, 17, 24. At $3,100, he could definitely crush value for you. He could be that other sleeper. So you got Naz Reid, you got Cornette, and you got Niccolo Melli. All minimum salary guys that could be that sleeper that you need, that minimum price guy, get you that value, get you that low ownership, and get you to the top on these GPPs. Those three players. Look into them. All right. So next game, Charlotte, Portland. I think there's a lot of exposure going to be in this game. I already like Whiteside. I like Anthony. All right. So Charlotte, Portland. All right. So Whiteside, I love Whiteside tonight. Um, if you're playing FanDuel, it's going to be tough because there's so many centers in good spots tonight. So it's going to be hard picking between just one. If you're playing FanDuel, I think the center you have to play would be Cantor. Unless Biombo gets ruled out, then you can play Zella. You could also pivot off either of them if you want to find value in another spot and play Whiteside in your center spot. That might get you a little bit of leverage over the pack as long as Whiteside ends up going absolutely insane. If either Cantor or Zella end up going for 40 and Whiteside only goes for 50 and not really gaining any leverage there at all. So Whiteside's a great play on DraftKings, considering you can get Whiteside in, you can get Zella in, you can get Cantor in. You can play all three of those. I might have a lineup of all three of those guys together, just because they're all in great spots. If Biombo's out, Zella is a lock at 3,800. We already got that news on Thief, so Cantor's definitely a lock for cash. So you can play all three of those guys. So that would be just a great lineup right there. Next, algorithm wise, would be Rozier. But my projections actually have the next best play to be Biombo. All right, yeah, because we got Zella there. And then after that, you can PJ Washington. That's right. I remember looking at PJ Washington. He looks like he's in play. I have him projected at 32, which is 6.5 times value. Bazemore, like I already said in the beginning, he's fade more. Zeller, I got him at 7 times value. Dwayne Bacon, he's minimum salary. How many minutes has Bacon been getting? Let's take a look at that. 3,300. Got 32 minutes last game. Was anybody out that last game? I can't remember. Against Phoenix, 112. That was yesterday. Yesterday, Dwayne Bacon seen 32 minutes, 34 points. I don't understand what happened there. Did somebody get hurt? Is somebody out for Charlotte? Let's take a look here. Who was out for Charlotte? Nobody. Graham played yesterday. Rozier played yesterday. So Dwayne Bacon went for 32. Dwayne Bacon went for 34 points, 32 minutes yesterday. If anyone has a reason why, if they know something I'm overlooking or whatever, he's got 18 minutes the day before, 25 before that, game before, not day before, 20. Dwayne Bacon could be another one of those plays. Oh man. All right, we'll keep that in mind. So that's that game. All right, Orlando, Sacramento. I know I've seen some value in this game, which was you got B Gel. I think Bagley is playing, right? So that gets rid of B Gel. So sort by value. B Gel still showing up at pretty good value. Bagley, well, I'm guessing Bagley will be on a minute limit. I'm staying away from him. He's just too expensive for having somebody on a minute limit. 5,800, and Bagley isn't the same guy that this year as he was last year. Last year when he was getting the minutes, I remember him putting up 40, 50 points. Now he's barely even reaching getting to 30. Aaron Gordon is Aaron Gordon is questionable. He'll be a game time decision. That would bump Vooch if Aaron Gordon misses. Vooch is in a great spot because Rashawn Holmes is out. With Rashawn Holmes out, Dedmon's seen some minutes, and also Harry Giles. So, well, Dedmon's seen 32 minutes 2 games ago. Last game, he ended up only seeing 12 minutes. I know he wants to be traded, so he's probably just a fade. His price went up to 4K. Yeah, that's not consistent. His minutes aren't consistent enough to pay 4K for him. Giles, Giles. See that's like he's 3,700 and he hasn't even hit 6 times value like for that price. He did back on December 29th, and he's seen 17 minutes against Denver. But Giles, he's not even worth looking at. B. Gel has been playing very well though. He's also questionable. He was able to participate in Monday's shoot around. He's on track to play tonight. He'll probably yeah. So I'm guessing B. Gel plays. Bagley. Oh, let me look at the game log. He got 40 minutes on the 10th. Almost went for 40 points. He got 38 minutes on the 7th. He got 35 points. That's with Bagley being out. If Bagley comes back, he'll probably see those minutes decrease a little bit. But at 5,500, he can still probably get you close to 6 times value. I have him at projected at 28. His algorithm is kind of low, so I'm really not on him. You do also have Healed. Healed's actually the highest algorithm that I have on this team. So, but my projection is under 5 times value for Healed. A one do I can't play. Oh, he's just a horrible basketball player. I think I've stated it before. I don't even understand how that guy's still in the NBA. But whatever, we won't go there. I should be playing over him. Um, so yeah, I think the only player I really think I would like from this game is probably the Healed. He could probably throw Vooch in, but with all the other good centers that are on the slate, I think I'd much rather have one of them over Vooch. And then yep, all right. And then we got Cleveland, LA. Cleveland, Cleveland, LA. So we already know that Davis is questionable. Talked about this morning earlier. If Davis misses, I absolutely love LeBron. He's playing Cleveland, his old team. I think I looked at it. His numbers versus Cleveland are absolutely insane. I think the last game he went for like 69. Uh, so I absolutely just love LeBron tonight, especially if Davis is out. I don't see how you can't play LeBron, especially with the value that's on this slate. Rondo is also questionable. If Rondo ends up not playing, love Bradley. Um, how much is Bradley? Let me double check. Bradley is 3,300. Even with recently, he's seen 25 minutes the game before, 21, 24. He's listed as probable for tonight. He'll most likely play. I'm not sure if we've gotten any Rondo news recently. Rondo's 3,900. Went absolutely insane last game, but he got hurt on his finger. He went for 51 versus OKC. So love LeBron. Like Bradley if Rondo's out. Also on the opposite side, I love CD Osman. If Exum is out, which I don't believe we've gotten any Exum news yet, he's been out the past few games, and Osman actually has been playing really well. If you look at Osman's game logs for the past few games that Exum is out, he went for 33, went for 18, and then 23. He's up to 4K, but if Exum is out again today, um, I think Osman's a great play. I have him projected at 26, which is 6.5 times value. I also got Garland. I got him at close to 6.5 times value. If Rondo's out and Bradley ends up getting the minutes, I got Bradley at 7.2 times value. Or you also got Caruso, which Caruso I believe is minimum salary, and I got him at a little bit more than 6 times value. So especially with this being the late game, you can get your late night hammers in this game. I have the most players for the best value coming out of this game. It is a low scoring game. I remember looking this morning and the odds were fairly low, but I just love this game in general. This game's got a lot of low price guys and a few guys that are out, and a lot of guys gonna be seeing a minute kick. So that's like the breakdown slate. So wish you all luck. Like I said, go give my Facebook page a follow. It's facebook.com /Shep Sheet. I'm also on Twitter, DFS Shep Sheet. If you're looking to sign up, what a great website. It's www.com DFS Cheat Sheet. www.dfscheatsheet.com. That's what it is. So yeah, go sign up with them. They got a great optimizer, especially for FanDuel. Them guys been kicking ass over there in FanDuel, NFL, and NBA. They got all the other sports, PGA. They got everything over there. Great site, great guys, Discord chat. So yeah, good luck to everyone. Any questions? If you want to have full access to my sheet right here, I also have an optimizer built into it. My full sheet, quick little rundown right here. Absolutely everything you got, every single stat you need, even more than what sites supply, all in one spot. Offering one low price, $20 for the rest of the season, and it's yours. Hit me up on Facebook. Let's get it.